Oh, satu ang. Tony Cruz Lewat ya guys. Tony Cruz.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. For the foot roll.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Scholes looking to pass their way up the pitch. Beckham, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Toni Kroos. Oh, super! He's having a shot. It's in.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Raul. That looks a good ball through. And Shevchenko! The beauty! A finish right from the top draw. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolute.
It's a loose ball. Xavi Alonso. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Xavi Alonso. Alonso. Here comes the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Scholes. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That'll be a throw-in. Cross into the box, and he was alert to it. He's had it nicked away. Beckham powering forward here. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's well seen too. Saliba. Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp.
added time.
That is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's Shevchenko, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham,
Najarap dyan.
Cafu, Gerrard, and here's Cruyff, and here's Mbappe. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Raul, who does have an assist to his name. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Beckham. And he's let fly.
And this way fly.
Rijkaard. That pass isn't the best. Cruyff. It's played through for him. So much time and shapes to shoot! And again they hit the front! The goal scorer! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have he's on his own! Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Middlesbrough surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And Shevchenko! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem!
After 82 minutes.
They're level in age race!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where.
Good effort from distance.
Anjir.
That was probably asking just too much. Zico.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking to play him in. Scholes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's lost his man here. Great chance!
Anjir.
He
Dapat
lifts
pas
the room. A
akhir-akhir.
game of margins. A game of thrills. This might just do it. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them up instead.
Oh, kawan mo keting game.
That's at the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Masuk paling di akhir. Aduh. Wah, wah. Oh, kayak Haji Deuf, weh.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Let's
So
go.
off we go then.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this beta.
And Shevchenko!
Jangan nangis masukin, guys.
This guy is class!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's not an especially good pass, that. Nakata. Rijkaard. And it's Gerrard. Xabi Alonso. Shevchenko. Aims beyond the defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's been Ronaldinho! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in Joe!
Edan bisa gitu, guys.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Just one in now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Lovely passing, lovely move. It's Nakata! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, super ball! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
15 minutes till half-time. Gerrard. Madrell. Now who's going to be first to this? Alonso. Rijkaard. Nakata. Looking for the run. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now, can they get him away? And it's Nakata. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. Diouf has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner. Getting up there!
Anjir. Masih sudah guys ya semua guys.
They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
It's turning into quite a gem, this. And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Roll. Oh, that's fabulous. Roll! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. This looks promising. No foul, says the referee. Xavi Alonso. Alonso. Now he's got space here. Can he latch on to this? No room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Ronaldinho. And it's Scholes. Now it's Raul. It's Raul! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Owen. Jude. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Shevchenko! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Xavi Alonso, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Owen. Great ball if he can get there. It's Gerrard! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
This ended up in no man's land. Floated through. And a chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mallorca leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Tunisia very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Saliba.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Kukcu. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. Shevchenko. He leaps for it. Maldini with the clearance. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Good take, and is he in? And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Please make sure to
And
watch
after all
the
of that,
screen
Jim,
for
what are you
information.
thinking?
Striker ya dan. Awesome, bro. Salah nih. Coba-coba ya. Masih. Jangan fleksibel. Welcome guys. Tiru lah. Tiru dua. Oh. Gas. Kita mau main fleksibel aja guys. Kalau mereka 2 AMF, kita pasang 2 DMF. Kalau mereka pasangnya apa? 1 AMF, baru kita pasang 1 DMF. Simpel aja kawan.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it
Hello,
might not
everybody,
feel like
and
that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me. And shift! Oh, it's hit the post! De Ligt. Bruno Guimaraes looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Raul. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rafa Silva.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafa Silva, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he was quick to react. And it's Bebeto. Cannavaro. Xavi Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's going in strongly. Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Forlan. And here's Totti. Scholes. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Nice looking ball.
Aduh, offset.
He's straight offside. De Ligt. Bebeto. Now it's Forlan. Ødegaard. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. He's a sharp little ball here. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Totti. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that's well seen too.
Lumayan, agak efektif
And
guys.
the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that
And a
telling
quick
breakthrough
announcement
moment.
today that memorabilia from today's
So
match
neither
isn't
side
for
yet
sale
off
in
the
the
mark.
stadium hall.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Forlan. And this is Totti. He's found the way through. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well, that defence defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Rafa Silva. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's made its way to him, and he's managed to get free. Shevchenko! Goal!
Andrea
To
Shevchenko.
be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they
Andrea
have what they wanted,
Shevchenko,
and they're
guys.
rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Tengok, dia langsung konfirmasi guys.
He is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Mantap dah, mantap dah. Mantap lah.
Substitution in progress.
Sparta Rotterdam have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's come to nothing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Short changes him with that pass.
No way through there.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
De Bruyne. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Goes down, but nothing given. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia have done it. Their
Gitu
solitary
guys
strike
triknya ya.
ultimately proving
Kalau
just
musuh 2
enough.
AMF,
A terrific win,
kita pakai
however you
2
look
di
at it.
MF. Kalau musuh pakai 1
Shevchenko
AMF,
picking
kita
up the
pakai
man of the match
1 di
award.
MF. Lawan Jepang guys. Matikan AMF. Gitu kan.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Japan.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this boy, Tomiyasu. You get just about the full package with him, the technical ability, versatility.
Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Astagfirullah.
Goal! Japan!
Masuk sama Javan kita guys.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho, and here's Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, red, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He'll try from this
Anjir.
one. Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Tuh guys,
They
dia
are
kan tetap masuk
purring,
ya.
truly purring. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that.
Anjir, dia ganti formasi
With
guys.
the power, he had no chance.
Pakai 4 penyerang ya guys. Aduh, kacau anjir.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up. Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's looking wide. Alonso. Oh, this is a very good run. He's got away. But it goes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Too much pressure and he's lost the ball. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. Right, Shevchenko. And this is
7
Raul.
minutes has been
And he's got
indicated.
away from him. Raul. Raul. Chance! Oh, it's come off the outright. That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
well. I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has
Please
to
be
resist
reminded that
change
drinking
guys.
is
at this
allowed
stage.
in the areas shown on this map.
That
Thank you
just
very
about
much for
sorts
your
out the
cooperation.
first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Di depan penyerang guys, gelo. Bagus juga moodnya nih.
It's going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's in a great position here. Gets the shot away! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Agak susah juga ya lawan 4 striker guys.
Japan have their third corner. And that's a throw.
Nggak dilama-lamain guys. Entah lagi ngapain lagi dia. Aduh. Japan dia guys squadnya, tapi lumayan lama-lamain sih, gak semuanya dilama-lamain guys. Bukan masalah apa sih, bukan masalahnya aku sedang kalah atau enggaknya sih, cuman gimana gitu ya dilama-lamain itu guys. Iya sih, mungkin memang ngatur strategi atau apalah, nggak ngerti. Tapi pada ujung-ujungnya suarain si anjir. Ujung-ujungnya sore nungguin lama tuh. Pas itu orang guys.
Stadium, and players on the pitch are raring to go any minute.
Gini aja deh, matiin ini aja, matiin SS aja guys. Kita matiinnya SS nya aja guys, terlalu beresiko kalau pakai 2 iMac.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the 2 forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
It's a pretty loose pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Matthias Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter. He's a lovely link-up man who can take on all sorts of creative roles, and his ball carrying and dribbling skills are top drawer. I think he'd be the first to admit that his finishing needs a little work, but he's a big player in this team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Ronaldinho. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a foul and a dangerous area.
Red card guys.
It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Coming on to replace
A
him.
real opportunity here from a
Number
position of
17,
great potential.
Zakaria.
Wah,
Ronaldinho! Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Ronaldinho, it's Ronaldinho! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Van der Ven clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Scholes. Oh, good ball!
aduh offset.
Roll gets flagged offside.
Offset guys.
Matthias Cunha. Xabi Alonso. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Xabi Alonso. Alonso! Good looking ball. Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Dembele. Shapes the shoot!
Serangan balik
And we
Osman
have
Dembele
led
guys.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Now it's Maciej Cunha, and this is Ibrahimovic. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Xavi Alonso, and here's Ronaldinho.
2 added minutes
He
have
has
been
found the way
indicated.
through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Tunisia come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
Wih,
Indonesia really need to...
Oh, great chance!
aduh,
Potential
dribblingnya
goal of the
gitu
season
guys.
contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Scholes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pepe gets it clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Tries a shot! It's it! They have hauled themselves right back into
Machine
it.
goal kita, Andrea
Well, looks like we have
Shevchenko
ourselves
guys.
a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After
Well, I
58
don't want to be overly
minutes.
harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And they're quick to get it back. He's got away. Oh, good effort.
Aduh,
Header just off target.
He did so
Well,
well there,
guys.
it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Tunisia have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. This is takes a shot. They'll be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Martinelli. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Martinelli, he... Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused
Huh?
and disciplined enough to hold on
ini
to
dia.
this.
Now it's Raul.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ah, ternyata.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thinks one through. Well, it's Dembele.
Nya, namutan kumama di sana, dahil langsung didinya.
Oh, super ball. Decent chance!
Ternyata,
And there's a goal. We thought they
Tunjukkan
were
dia, Beh.
done, but never say never. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That is headed for... Oh, good line! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! There will be 4 extra minutes. They'll have to settle for that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Shevchenko claiming the man of the match award.
Ganti tim dulu. King Persib. Kita gunakan King Persib namun dengan squad impian kita, guys. Bobotoh komen, bobotoh. Bobotoh picking komen. Persib bakal juara 4 kali berturut-turut, guys. Komen di bawah, guys. Yang setuju Persib juara 4 kali berturut-turut, komen di bawah. Wah, lawan King Persib lagi, guys. Yo, yang mendukung Persib, guys, komen di bawah, guys. Yang dukung Persib komen dengan ini apa? Emot hati warna biru. King Persib, King Persib. The Andi nomor 1 King Persib, guys. Mana King Persib nih? Picking mana picking? Yang dukung Persib komen, yang dukung Persib. Guys, yang dukung Persib komen, guys. Emot biru, guys. Emot hati warna biru, guys.
Sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Oh, easy pickings there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do...
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's burst through. Good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Scholes. That looks a decent ball. Is there any... And a chance! It's in! That is so good.
Raul.
Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Kasih are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
This is Batis. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was
Yo
so
guys,
standard. What a
pendukung Persib
disappointment.
komen lope biru di
And
awal
we have
guys.
our very first corner. Oh, greatly! Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind, a simply trigger of collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
Kasih restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Knocks it into space.
Anjir Batistuta guys.
Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Raul. Kasih are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And this is Ronaldinho. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Thinks about the shot. And now they can clear their lines. He's only too happy to take that back. And here's Raul. Raul! Off the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dan gitu guys, sebut teknik oper loh gitu.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Darwin. Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. Lofted in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Santai, baru babak pertama
Here's
guys.
the end of the first half. Well, scoreline at half time, a fair reflection of
Yo guys,
overall.
yang pengen Persib juara guys,
There was certainly no lack of
like,
effort or
komen
involvement in the
lope
first half.
biru di bawah. Ya, komen lope biru di
I
bawah.
can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here.
Buat kalian bobotoh yang pengen Persib juara lagi, kita doakan Persib juara 4 kali berturut-turut
So
ya.
that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Nanti itu barusan guys.
Substitution on the field.
Substitution the
Number
field.
7, Cafu.
Careful.
Coming on the field is
So off we go again.
Persib really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Messi. And Messi!
Messi guys.
Messi! Genius!
Genius katanya tuh.
Right from the top draw. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Kasih now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Scholes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Roll. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kimmich. And it's Kimmich. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Scholes. Costa Curta. Darwin could move up a gear here. This is Batistuta. Oh, he's on his own!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Kante spots it and intercepts. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide.
Wah,
Easy
keeper.
enough for the goalkeeper. Pressing high and with purpose. That is good progress on the left. He's shifting through the gears here. This is Batistuta. Great vision. Otto tries across. Scholes. Raul does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Into the last 5 minutes.
Wuh.
Nicely aimed pass. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is it. The referee has seen it off. Kasih played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective.
Matiin SS itu bukan solusi, guys, anjir. Asli, guys, matiin SS itu bukan solusi. Wih, panjang teuing pokok itu dieureunkeun tae lah.
bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves when you consider the journey he's had from the look.
Shevchenko! From Shevchenko!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defense to prevent.
Santai saja guys, ada mesin gol kita Andreas Shevchenko.
Ease at which the defense got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So, a breakthrough
Set
already.
bertahan. Kalah ke bertahan guys.
Akanji. And here's Inzaghi. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there's a probing ball. Now, it's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Xabi Alonso. Raul.
Aduh tadi di umpannya Raul.
And into
Offside
the
ya, Bang.
grateful arms of the keeper. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Dan Raul ke Shevchenko, umpannya terlalu keras itu.
Akanji. Izaradu. And Akanji. Izarazu. Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. It's a searching pass. And the shot's on. And he shoots!
Melo.
And he looked
Bukan
every
Bos.
bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Kessid Bentham are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Rijkaard. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Right, Shevchenko. Scholes. Now Saliba. Played back into the centre. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Scholes. And Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Shevchenko!
Oh, gak masuk guys.
Denied by an
Dapatnya pertahanan dia guys. Aduh.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating
Tim
of the
Persib
keeper.
kesusahan ini guys. Ah, malah nge-lag anjir. Dia menang. Takut dia sama King Persib guys. Gas lagi. Coba guys, mana Viking? Komen Viking di bawah Viking. Komen emot love warna biru guys. Viking guys. Raul.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of it.
Anjir, asyik ini.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Aduh, ting.
The most accurate pass. Seedorf. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Up towards the front line. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Beckham. Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. And this is Shevchenko. And we expected better, and so did he. Droll. Law looking understandably energised after his goal. Cannavaro. De Ligt is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Right, Shevchenko. Great vision. Decent chance! Well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Andrea Shevchenko.
Crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Persib Bandung restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. That's been cut out, well played. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Xabi Alonso gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. Messi. Oh, that was vital. Khan gets it away. And this is Ronaldinho. Alba gets over and intercepts.
1 minute at
It's
a time.
really well manoeuvred. Droll. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Ya elah, kita mau ngapain ya guys? Entah mau ngapain anjir.
There's the whistle there to start the second half. And he's picked out the run. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Coaching City clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's wrong! Loose ball now.
Oh,
There's
dia
a
juga
chase on
punya
to
Raul
retrieve
guys.
it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's headed for the middle. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Silvesh.
Xavi Alonso. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Foot in. Harrison.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That pass isn't the best. This looks promising. No joy this time. Calvaro. And it's Rijkaard. Saliba. Rijkaard. Seedorf. Good take, and is he in? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Glitch with the rangefinder there. Evident annoyance. Yeah, he just charged for a shot! And that's it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
And that really is so impressive. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's Xavi Alonso. On the through ball. He's cleared it out of harm's way.
Welcome guys.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
Goal kick punya corner bos.
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a loose now, and they want to get it back. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was really good pressure. They did can they realistically expect now? Owen.
There will be
Passing is crisp and sharp.
time.
Cannavaro. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Seagull.
Nice.
Final whistle. Messi and won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Siapa matikan dia? Cari aman lagi karena dia pakainya pakai terus kita cari aman aja guys.
Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to let go. This is football at its finest. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker and absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. And Shevchenko, Vermeer, Havertz. Now it's Suka.
Ya Allah. Itulah kornol anjir.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
Ya si goblok.
Silvestre getting clear. Kasih looking to go forward now. Xabi Alonso looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Wan-Bissaka. Kasih yet to have an attempt on goal. Shevchenko. Offside that time.
Offset. Offset deh, offset.
Cannavaro, De Ligt, Scholes, Raul, Vermeer cuts out the pass, and it's Xabi Alonso. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe,
Mbappe.
Carbon copy of the previous miss. Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. This is a promising build-up. Has been cut short. Now it's Havertz. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mbappe! It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Shevchenko. Tacho promptly onto that, and that is that. Ronaldinho. This is Shevchenko. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Shevchenko! This guy is class! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another. So we have the first goal. Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Oh, looks a good one. Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Somerville. Now it's Havertz. That looks a decent ball. Only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference.
There will be
the score is 1-0. Well played. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Persib Bandung coming in at half-time.
Persib Bandung.
By 1 goal to nil. There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask. Persib Bandung can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So straight into the second half. Persib Bandung leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Vermi. And Shevchenko. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, this looks sharp. Silvestre. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Havertz. Now Somerville. Havertz. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break. This is a really front-footed approach. They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Somerville. Great chance! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Silvestre. More impression so far, Jim? They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Somerville. Now it's Havertz. Havertz! Persib Bandung can't breathe again. Just. You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Ambitious ball here. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Now it's Havertz. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Alaba. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. Ronaldinho puts it in header. Now that was a full-blooded header. A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too. fantastically preserved the tightest of leads. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
Salah dia sekarang mematikan IMF-nya guys. Pasti dapat IMF dulu dia guys.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion, and the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's what is underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Ada nekat dah.
Cerezo and Xhaka really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get through. He leaps for it. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Mbappe, laid out to the left flank. Scholes, and it's Ronaldinho. Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Gerrard, aimed beyond the defence, and played right into his path.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Either side yet able to find the net. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Cerezo and Saka with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cerezo and Saka are a team that's fond of a low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Saliba, that's really well manoeuvred. That looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final.
He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
No need to take any risks.
Pass is intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Turns back here, probably the best option. De Ligt. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries to pass it through, and that's a good ball. Silvesh. Still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Jangan, never out of the action for very long. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Bruyne. This is coming off in quick succession here. It's not chance, surely! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Yeah.
Referee says that is that for the first half. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that would bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Second half is up and running. So neither side has yet broken through. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And he's decided to go for it. There was plenty of power on that. And it's Shevchenko. Vitinha. Mbappe. We're still waiting for it. And the shots! Goal!
Cristiano Ronaldo, guys.
Finish sumptuous.
Zaka are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Saka have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Crossed into the middle. Ronaldinho. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just was concentrating on the shape here, and he was...
He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's a threatening ball.
Penalty.
He's brought it down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge
Kartu
moment
kuning,
in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Substitutions taking place.
Tolise. And this is Raul. Oh, Red, nice interception. Kasih now in a position of he's in one-on-one. Goes for a shot. That's a shot finish.
Buang kesempatan penalti tadi. Aduh.
And this is getting better and better. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to replay that fate. Can he finish?
Maksa
Second reaction.
Olise is offering a right smile there.
Position minutes has been indicated.
And this is Marmoush. He is through here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Kalah kita guys sekarang guys.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's Neymar.
Aduh.
And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually.
Kita coba ganti pelatih guys. Kawan PSG.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, it's away we go then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is, Mikhail Sylvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter, and astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
That pass isn't the best. Right card. Can he get it through?
That is a great pick out.
Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. Koundé. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Now it's Villa, distributed tidily. Tries to cross.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
And it's Messi. He's in a great position here. It's a lovely, neat pass.
Scholes. Person that don't really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Nicely aimed pass. Raul. And Shevchenko. Odegaard, the player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Oh, super find. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Scholes. He can run onto that. Can he finish? A terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Ronaldinho!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, easy pickings there. Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Silvesh is always looking to play quality balls. Ronaldinho. Squeeze it through. David Villa. Silvesh. He welcomes it in. There's the shot! Paris Saint-Germain! And there is your opener! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
What's he giving here?
Penalti tuh.
The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk
So
about
I
being
need to
completely
do
wrong in
that.
the wrong place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Ronaldinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Messi Bendo are being behind by 1 goal to there and the break. Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Person that can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Messi. Smartly reclaimed. Big chance!
Udah cocok dia masih yang speaker cowok nih sama guys.
And this is getting better and better. There was no straight away he was never going to get to it. Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Rijkaard. Silvestre.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that's well spotted. Saliba. Oh, it's Gerrard. Crosses it in. Great chance!
Anjir lah.
And they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
A case now of complete control. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about.
David Villa! Silvestre. This is Messi. Messi! Straight football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's going to be another one.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can string out a defence.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Boxing off in and wins back the ball. There's a probing ball. And he was quick to react. 4 added minutes on the board. It's Gerrard! And we're done.
Anjing.
Tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
لذنوب واصبر لكل العيوب.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Sergio, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, he has a...
Anjay.
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Kasih are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
Oh, what has happened here? No way through. Much of an outplayed. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ronaldinho. Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldinho, he's got away. Decent chance! That's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Look, if you want to be... Oh, what's he done? He might miss it!
Wala, suka ka.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Big chance! Goal!
Uy, sakali ka sa pante.
Fly away here! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, they're manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. And it's Scholes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Kasih need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Scholes. Pass has been well intercepted. He's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Kirkchu. That is the end of the first half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
We're on the move again. I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Pulled interception. Shevchenko finds himself offside. Saliba cuts it out. Delect. That's Cannavaro. Scholes. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least. Because they've got to be ready to hit the bar on the counter attack. And that seems to be the plan. Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe is onto this. Where it came from. That's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Scholes. Xavi Alonso. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. That looks a decent ball. He is through here. A lot of and a chance. Oh, no shortage of confidence there. He's the one player you want on the ball running in defences, and that's precisely why. It's not an especially good pass, that. Charges him with that pass. And it's a little undercut. Threads one in. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy! Well, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. No joy this time. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! And a neat finish!
cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Semua benar kita cocok.
Reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta.
Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alonso. And Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard. Here's Scholes, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shevchenko. Raul.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Xavi Alonso. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Como definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Zanetti.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking to play him in. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. De Ligt, always a very imposing presence at the back. Kimmich. Elise. Good looking ball. It's going wide left. Silvestre has it out wide and in space. Getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that. There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Scholes. That's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Divisi gets it to a good position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Xabi Alonso, it's Ronaldinho. And here's Raul. Raul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Now it's Olise. Out for a throw. Brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
Hello
brings.
everybody, and please join me
What do you
in
think
wishing
we're
a
up to
happy
after 45 minutes?
wedding anniversary for one of our fan club
Very
members.
solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative. So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And so the action is resumed. Verse Bandung clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. And here's Raul. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. That's been intercepted. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Cafu. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. A few chances to talk of. Defences, it seems, on top here. Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Ekitike. Kimmich. Cafu. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Can he get it through? Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. And Shevchenko. Xabi Alonso has the space to scheme. Xabi Alonso delivers. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Raul. And this is Xabi Alonso. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Iniesta. I think we might be done here. And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. The outcome inevitable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. Control. He's found Shevchenko. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he is dashing away. Duke couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he
Tries one from range. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. O'Reilly is there and he can get that clear. Silvestre. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've got some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Haaland is flagged offside. De Ligt. Xabi Alonso. Haaland. And it's Doué. Saliba cuts it out. De Ligt. Scholes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shevchenko. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate power. Big ask.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Xabi Alonso. Raul. And this is Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Tries to cross. Tries to get it clear. Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saliba. Still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. This is Shevchenko. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Gerrard. De Ligt. That's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now he's running away. Can he finish? And in time. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's there to clear it. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for a lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. his sight's permanently trained on that bottom corner. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Ronaldinho. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Almost an hour gone. He's intervened well there. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Silvestre. Xabi Alonso. It's Ronaldinho. Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's there to get it away.
Eh,
Substitution for Bragantino. Number 5. Leading home. Number 11. Number 13. Coming on the field.
Bragantino definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
And he's clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
It's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Key ball now, how can he reach it? And Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This is their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Little pass back. Scholes. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take in a good area. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Raul. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
And a quick reminder today.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and
Welcome,
energy.
guys.
This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial. Well, there's just so many potential options and movements overlapping.
It's rising! Loose ball. Let's fallen kindly here.
Oh,
Portugal with the corner. They're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He was quick to react. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play. Because
Real chance! Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. And Shevchenko. This is Shevchenko. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he was alert to it. Nuno Mendes gets it away. Has been slung wide. Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Oh, and the shot! They've scored! There was to be only one outcome.
well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Kasih have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Boy, that is really good
nah,
tenacity.
di reply ya sudah hantu sudah.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit
Atuh, shit,
disappointed
I'm
with
pas
that, Peter. He would have
ekna,
fancied him to at least hit the target.
Has been cut short. And he can clear it away. And here's Rafael Leao. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Needless to say, that deserved better. That's very good running. You're always going to have chances with that kind of run. Knocks it into space. Rafael Leao receives it. Oh, good line!
Anjir, waliperkan bos.
First to this. Quality ball. Well, it's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. And Scholes. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots!
Eh,
Portugal level. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips the fences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's to look very interesting, this. I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. No, he's just misjudged that one. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think? Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess, though. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And they're already back up and running after half-time. That's just playing it safe and simple. Rafael
iya,
Leao.
jadi
Shot could be up. There's the shot! What's
itu nah jadi
authority on this game, Peter? He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break somewhere.
kayak weh lah bisi kauboan aja,
That's it.
bisi kauboan.
That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he shoots! Offside that time.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 19.
Portugal choosing to make the first change. Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. Antonio Silva is there to clear. Threads one in. Joao Felix, he's found a way through. Big chance! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Ended up in no man's land. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. accurate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. The referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
Portugal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 23, Vitinha. Number 20,
So it's Vitinha. Someone off target. Rijkaard. Xabi Alonso. And this is Ronaldinho. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's Raul. And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! They really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Scholes. It's a good slow possession, this.
he's having a hit.
Ooh.
That was extremely good focus of the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment. Deception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. Vitinha shoots it.
Anjing.
It's in. Absolutely into it. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. Of course, the equal difficulty is thank his teammate for the pass. He couldn't have played for it. Portugal surely won it. So you would think, well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard to find the character to respond from that.
Portugal. Number 13,
Vicious ball here. That's been intercepted.
is number 3, Joe Polino. There will be
Just seeing
5
the ball
minutes
now,
added
it's going to be
time.
5 extra minutes. And that will be it. Lead they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful.
Guys, thank you ya yang udah nonton. Jangan lupa besok kita live lagi, atau nanti juga habis Jumatan siapa tahu live lagi guys.